Hey everybody, Chris Lazo here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel where I kind of distill 5 to 10 minute bite-sized video trainings on public speaking. So if that's why you're here, glad that you're here, and I hope you find this content useful. I'm uploading this video for a couple of reasons. One, I've been seeing some new subscribers on this channel, and I just want to say hello and thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you find this meaningful and helpful and supportive in your particular task of public speaking for whatever you might be using it for. And to both new subscribers and old, you might have noticed there's kind of been a normal cadence here of weekly content, and I haven't uploaded anything in about 3 weeks, and I wanted to explain why and give you a piece of training content to wrap up this video. So the reason why I haven't uploaded anything in 3 weeks is because I've actually been creating a full-on online video training course on public speaking, and it's taken me about 3 weeks, and it's done, and I'm about to push it out there. And I took everything I've ever learned on public speaking for 13 years, experience, knowledge, training, research, and distilled it into about a 5-week video training course. So it's awesome. I'm so pumped about it. And if that's something you're interested in, I just want to direct you to my email broadcast. You can find that and subscribe to it at chrislazo.com, where I talk a lot about this course, and you can learn a little bit more about it if you'd like. If you just want some training information right now, just something to kind of whet your appetite and send you on your day, here's a question I've been asked that I want to leave you with, and that is, how do you tell a personal story in your speaking? You know, these can be very powerful in our public speaking, regardless of what you're using it to speak on. And I want to differentiate between types of stories. I'm not talking about a kind of a short story. I'm not talking about an illustration, all of which are powerful, which we might cover on another occasion. I'm talking more about a personal story. Some people call them personal case studies. Some people call them testimonials. Whatever word you use to describe it, you're using yourself, and you're an example of your own life and experience to move your core message across to your audience. So these are very powerful and effective, for example, when you're selling a product and you give a case study, either of someone else or of yourself. They're very powerful if you're giving a motivational type speech, whether in a business meeting or a keynote, starting with yourself. They're powerful when you just want to introduce yourself. Instead of just giving people data and information about yourself, you want to connect with them on a very human level. You can tell them your story. So I want to help you know how to create a basic idea, a basic outline for telling your story. And it's pretty simple, you know. You want to start with a struggle that you had in your life. It could be recent, it could be in the distant past, but you're starting with a struggle. Now, it's a good idea to base your struggle, or at least the one that you choose, on the audience that you're speaking to. For example, if you're a parent and you're doing training on parenting to younger parents, you might share a struggle about how hard, a struggle in parenting that you've gone through. So it might start off something like this, if I were to do that. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Lazo. Welcome to, my YouTube channel on parenting for newbies, newbie parents. Have you ever struggled with the 2-year-old phase, not knowing how to deal with strong-willed children, or 5-year-olds and screen time? How do you manage screen time? That's such a big issue. Me too. I struggled with that. So you see that I'm sharing with people a struggle I have, but it's also a struggle that my audience has. Why do we do that? Why do we start with a struggle? Because it instantly connects us in a very human and emotional way to a felt need that our audience has already. And so there's an immediate connection there. And it's not just a connection between them and you, but all of a sudden there's a tension in the room in which you've acknowledged something that they care about and they haven't solved, and now they want you to solve it. Okay? So one of the best ways to start a personal story is with your personal struggle. From the struggle, you want to show them your journey. Now, what kind of journey? Well, specifically your journey through that struggle in search of a solution or an opportunity or a way out, whatever it is. So to kind of further that other example along, I might say, hey, I'm Chris, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel on parenting, or my keynote speech on parenting, whatever it is. I've struggled, with managing screen time. I remember when my kid was this age and I could never get them off the screen, and I didn't know what to do about it. And as I started to think through it, I started to try various things, and none of them worked until I can't, And so what am I doing right there? I'm bringing people through my journey. I'm giving them pictures of my struggle and how I failed, but also I'm leading them to the last part of the personal testimonial or personal story, and that is the solution. As you bring them through the journey, you wind up at a solution. And this is where you simply say, and here's what I've discovered. And this is what's worked for me. Or here's how I got through this. Or here's how I did that, right? So to carry on that same example, I might start with a struggle. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Lazo, and I spent a lot of years struggling with how to manage screen time with my kids. But through that journey of trying this and trying that and, messing with the timing governor and the settings and trying to give incentives and doing that and that and that, I eventually discovered something that works, and it's this. And it could be very simple, something like that. But it's essentially the same thing. You're starting with a struggle, your struggle, and it's a struggle that resonates with your audience. You're bringing them through your journey of how you're trying to solve that struggle, and then you're landing on the particular solution that worked for you. Now, if you want to drive that home even farther, you would end by applying the solution that worked to you to the listeners. So you might wrap it up by saying, and this can work for you. Here's what you need to do, right? So there's a very simple way of giving a personal testimony, personal case study, or your personal story that can work in a lot of different environments. What does it do? It connects the audience to you. It makes you human. They see your struggle, but they also are going with you through your journey to a solution that they're going to want. And that's a very powerful tool to have in your belt. Hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, leave that in the comments section. I check those out from time to time, and I love to get feedback. If you liked this and it was helpful, I would love if you would just share that and comment, like this video, keep subscribed, share it with some friends, and I will see you later.